Welcome back, everybody. You got Bramz versus Shady coming up soon. Got a lot of matches today. Already had 2 of them. He's starting here shortly at 2 p.m. with Bramz and Shady. Also got Dabs and Fits at 5 in 3 hours from now. And then right after will be Fits versus Steven. Fog Dude versus Jer is also 7, but I think Steven versus Fits is going to be the one that's restreamed here. And then Mingura versus Mikri at 9:30. So these are the categories that the runners have picked. Bramz got 96, all castles, no Star World. The standard set. And then Shady's got no cape, no star, all castles, no cape, 11x no cape. All no cape categories. Let me figure out what's gonna get canceled here. Shady has chosen to ban 96 exit. Kind of expected. Everybody bans 96. And Bramz has decided to ban all castles, no cape, unfortunate. As always. Alright, so then that means our wheel going to be between all castles, no Star World, no cape, no star, and 11 exit, no cape. Let's see what we get. Race number 1 is going to be all castle. There we go. All right. We're ready to go. So, Bramz versus Shady. This is a match in Class A, Group 7. This is actually a decider match, so whoever wins this match will move on to the bracket stage of the tournament. Whoever loses will be eliminated. Starting off with all castles, pretty standard stuff. Be a nice warm-up before guaranteed no cape category next. You're seeing some pretty standard World 1 movement here. Other than any category that uses orb, World 1 is pretty much the same every time. You tend to get really, really good at these first few levels. Pulling up the leaderboard, it looks like Bramz' All Castles PB is a 35-minute flat. And Shady has a 35-27, so pretty close. Ooh, Bramz is landing the shell jump there. Gonna get a 0.3 second lead there. Switch over to Bramz' audio. Shady's stream is struggling to load. Of course, it's like extremely quiet. Fix that. Hopefully that should be good. Getting the Fire Flower in World 1. Hopefully be holding on to this Fire Flower for the entire run. Up until Chocolate Island. Sync those streams up. Hopefully Shady's stream doesn't cut out as much anymore. If you haven't already seen, the chat prediction is currently going on for who wins the match. And this is who will win the entire match, not just this race. See, this is what happens every time I sync the streams. Oh, come on. No stream today. No sync today. Every time it comes back 2 seconds behind. Gonna have to deal with it for now. Bramz' stream seems to be just fine though. Oh, now it's almost perfect. Oh, now it's just getting worse. Ooh, Shady failing to grab that shell. Not gonna be much sync for long. Can be difficult to grab that shell sometimes, especially when you do the spin jump up to grab it. You swing the shell too early with Mario's cape, it will fly up and it's hard to grab. And I think I saw from one of those freeze frames that Shady bonked the shell with one of the fish and had to grab the turn block there. Can't be sure because I didn't actually see it. Why hello, I am happy to be here commentating today. It would be great if this didn't freeze all the time. Get it? Haha. I didn't actually see it, so this time I'll assume Shady skipped to the ghost house, but also just was nice enough to wait for Bramz to catch up after skipping a level. Bramz hits the gold tape at 6:29, Shady at 6:32, so they're still about 3 seconds apart, which is really nothing. In World 2, you kind of expect to lose a handful of seconds here and there. Very difficult to be consistent. So this is all castles. I think this is the first time I've seen all castles today. Actually be stopping to get Yoshi here. Because we'll be getting the normal exit of VD1. And there's no better way to do the normal exit of Vanilla Dome 1 than to just glitch it out with wings. Yes, there are a handful of races today. This is actually the third one today. And there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go? Although 2 of them are at the same time, so only 3 more to get restreamed. Time to go up in Morton's Castle. This, it might seem easy flying up like this, but there's actually some intricacies for how you have to plan out when to jump and everything. Sometimes you have to take some corners wider than you would expect to make sure that you can have the P-speed you need to be able to actually take off. Very easy for newer runners to lose P-speed there, and then it's tragic because you lose an entire cycle. So Bramz has defeated Morton. Shady, I assume, defeated Morton. Either that or Morton wasn't home and the castle just blew up on its own. Can't be for certain. But here, we'll at least be able to see Bramz going for wings. So we'll duplicate that turn block on top of the dragon coin, grab the dragon coin, well, you don't want to grab the dragon coin before duping the block, unlike Shady did there. That's unfortunate. He'll have to go through the level normally. But in this freeze frame on Bram's screen, there's a solid invisible block right where Mario's feet are, to the right, under the sparkles. The turn block gets turned into a block with a key in it. And then by duplicating that block to the right, you get Yoshi wings. And then you just grab the wings and you beat the level. You just have to take my word for it though, because you won't be able to see it. Yes, this was all on purpose. Be able to show you exactly where that invisible block is. Okay, I don't like what I just saw here. Maybe Bramz never got wings. All I know is that he's way behind Shady now, and he doesn't have a cape. We'll never know what happened. So even I can't say exactly what happened because I don't know. Just have to make up something silly that happened. Bramz was going for wings, got the wings, but they flew away. And then couldn't catch up to them in time. Had to do the level normally, but somehow also lost cape. Don't worry about it, says Bramz. Alright, I'll just leave it at that then. Alright, so Shady's in the door at 11:49. Not this door, the next door. Oh, that's unfortunate to hit that P-switch there. That door over there has coins around it, so if you hit the P-switch before collecting those coins, you have to go back in the door and go around again. That's in 47 on the next minute, so Bramz is about a minute behind now. On Shady's screen, we'll see this raft flight that we'll see Bramz do in a moment, hopefully. Basically, the whole point of that is you want to be able to fly over the giant lava hill. But you can't just fly right away because you don't have enough flight. You just can't make it in one jump, especially if you want to keep Yoshi around. So you have to, but you have to keep P-speed if you want to be able to take off. You have to keep flying back and forth on the raft to preserve your P-speed. That way you can actually take off when you need to over the giant lava hill. Just keep swinging back and forth. Make sure your P meter doesn't run out. And then right there, big jump. Nice Yoshi flight. Shady is now in Lemmy's castle. Sneaking past Magikoopa there. Magikoopa doesn't have a hitbox for the first few frames that it exists, so... Was the last race this choppy? Not quite. There were some freezes, but it wasn't quite this bad. And I was able to have three streams open on that one. You notice that Bramz like spun his cape there at the beginning of the level. Oh. A weird spot for Magikoopa to spawn. I was just have to mention, there's an RNG minute that we do by spinning the cape there that sets up Magikoopa to spawn in a spot that isn't annoying, including not spawning at the top. That way you can easily get down and easily get in the door without having to worry about Magikoopa in the way. That's why whenever Magikoopa is even slightly in the way in that first room, it's kind of weird. means you either didn't do the manip or didn't do it correctly. That's unfortunate. I mean, it could be way worse. It's after the cycle skip, but that's just a sad place to get hit by the fireball there. Just barely touching the Podebu by a pixel. Yeah, Mike said that he added more RAM to the server, so if anything it should be better, but Shady go for CMBK? We'll never know. Yes. Oh, that looks good to me. Very nice. It's an old setup, but it works. Yeah, Fitz. The only thing is I'm in the USA, so I don't know why it would be having issues. Anyway, losing that cape there for Bramz wasn't actually that big of a deal because there's one right there. Only a few seconds lost. Or, oh, Fitz, do you mean the stream coming from? Doesn't it have to go through Twitch's servers anyway? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Shady making it through the vertical room in Ludwig. Bramz showing off more Yoshi flight. So if you land on Yoshi while in cape flight mode and you don't touch the ground, you're actually riding Yoshi while flying. And so you do the normal like tap left to fly. But the only problem is that when you're flying with Yoshi, tapping left actually makes you face left. But you don't face left when Yoshi's tongue's stuck out. So you have to, if you're Yoshi flying, you have to time sticking out Yoshi's tongue every time you cape pump if you don't want to turn around, which is why Bramz was doing that. It wasn't just for fun. There's also a way you can like rhythmically press right and then left so that you turn around, turn left and then turn right every time you cape pump, but the timing on that is a little different. Most people just go with the Yoshi tongue. And then you'll notice that neither of the runners actually switched to cape after beating Ludwig. That's because it is faster to switch in FY1. Just by like a half a second or so. The only reason being, if you switch power-ups when you're near the top of the screen, there's no transition delay for some reason, so the game doesn't pause to show Mario changing power-ups. You'll see he's just like instantly Cape Mario there. Anyway, Shady was able to get right through FY2. Bramz is gonna take this slow. I don't blame him for taking that part slow. But gets the wings, so maybe that cancels out that. That is true, Umar. Doing the right-left taps messes up fast fly. Alright, let's see how Bram's clips go. Hopefully they go better than in a different race of his. Oh my gosh. 1-4 clip out. Now he's on a bad subpixel. This isn't gonna work. Bramz, don't do it. Okay, good. Well, I don't know if that's any better. Probably actually worse. Ah, it's so painful. It's so painful. Shady getting more Roy fly pretty easily there. I mean, you can let go of right on 51 every time, but you're still losing time for the however many frames you press right. Bramz's game is dead. He's through. I don't like seeing the game timer this low in this part of the level though. I can only guess he clipped through around like 2:05 or something. Which is awful. It's so bad. All because the game said, not today. Shady going for pipe fly here. A slow variation of it, but it works. Still faster than not doing it. By taking off right before getting in the pipe, you preserve Mario's takeoff meter and allows him to actually get into cape flight mode after he goes through the pipe. And a pipe cannon shoots Mario out much faster than you can ever get flying normally, but ends up making up for the pipe transition. Bram's not having any trouble with Roy Fly either. Exiting flight there at the end before grabbing fire. Let's see, Shady exiting the ghost house at 24:18. I have to remember that. So in all castles, we pick up Yoshi in CI2 and carry him through Chocolate Secret, which is like the main reason why I don't like this category. And the whole reason we're getting Yoshi here is because Valley of Bowser 2 has a wings block in it, so that you can get the normal exit without having to do the whole sandbar maze. And it saves a lot of time. Let's see what strat Shady does here with Yoshi. Oh. Getting jump eaten there on the slope. Doing the safer, a little slower setup of landing on that chuck there. I completely forgot. Oh wait, no, he's just now entering the ghost house. There are a lot of different strats for the beginning of Chocolate Secret with Yoshi. Some of them involve, like, getting flight and then doing a dive bomb onto the ground to kill the first charge and Chuck. I already talked about earlier how the footballs are really annoying and RNG and dumb. Yeah, it's almost impossible. Oh, at that time I did forget. Oh, what was it, like 26? 40? It was about 2 minutes, yeah. It's almost impossible to do Yoshi in the sandbar. Especially if you're big. That's why they put the wings block there. Oh, Bramz' Yoshi is gone. So he will be going back to get another one because this Yoshi is actually really important. Ooh, Shady getting hit by the little Sparky there. Like scraping a bit on the block. Hopefully he can get through this fight without getting hit. There we go. And the reason why is because there's a cape block right at the start of the ghost ship. There's Bramz doing a dive bomb strat. Oh, that football. Oh, both runners got their jump eaten on that slope. That's funny. There's a cape block right at the start of Sunken Ghost Ship. But if Shady were to have lost his fire flower, it would only be a mushroom. And then there's not a really good place to get a cape. Other than going back into the ghost ship afterwards. So Shady will definitely be grabbing this cape. And then hopefully be setting up these boos to spawn in a certain location that make the boo ring at the end of this room despawn. It looks like he's a little bit too late. He's gonna have to scroll here. But he didn't, so the boo ring still spawned. But it's not that big of a deal in all castles because you got Yoshi to just deboost through it. And now falling down the room. Bramz is now going through Wendy's castle. Oh, stubs his toe on the block there. Gotta do this slow way. It's always scary jumping on Wendy for the last hit, but there's also the Podoboo coming at you, but you know that it's going to disappear the moment you hit Wendy. One good thing all castles has going for it is that you have Yoshi in VOB 1. No Star World, you don't have Yoshi in VOB 1. Makes the level terrifying because the Mega Moles have terrible hitboxes. and having Yoshi to be able to eat the moles is very nice. You see Bramz picking up that same feather. Don't need an extra fire flower anymore, so you might as well pick up that backup cape. I believe you can pick up that cape, maybe not with Yoshi. You can pick up the cape without losing any time. Very tight, but... you do lose time, it's only a few frames. Bramz also not getting the Boomerang despawn, but again, got Yoshi, just deboost right through it. Ooh, Shady almost gets Sexy Slide. Got the poverty version instead. Oh, gets it again. There we go. You stub your toe going for Sexy Slide and then not expecting it. Makes you get kicked out again. Even test whether it was faster to scroll with Yoshi. I don't know. I don't think anybody ever tested it. Ooh, a wall clip for Shady. Right against those blocks. Actually, I don't even know what happened there. That was weird. Oh, this is just... this is just unfortunate where Magic Koopa spawned there. Now Shady doesn't have a cape. Oh, I didn't even notice that Larry didn't die there. Thought Larry was gone, and then suddenly there's Small Mario. Yeah, Louie and Osui have both made it past their group stage, so they'll just have to meet up in the tournament somewhere. We won't know the true seeding of the tournament until after everybody's done with the group stage. So Shady's going to front door small, but there is a cape. Or you can just decide to go without cape. That's fine too. It is preference. See if Bramz can get Sexy Slide. Ooh, the super Sexy Slide. Where you hit it coming from above. It just feels so nice when you get that. If you're good at the no cape strats, then getting cape back isn't faster now. But a lot of runners will just go get the cape just as safety. Oh! Bramz almost falling in the lava there. I bet you he knew that if you run off that edge, you make it anyway, so it's probably not that. But he knew. Bramz knows so much about this game. I wanted to show off to everybody that yes, you can make it across that gap if you just run off the edge and float. And it looks like Shady does know his no cape Bowser kill here. See this? Everybody has a different setup for getting the quick hits on Bowser here. have Mario stand on a certain pixel on the ground. Start running when something hits something else on the screen. Everybody's visual cue is different. And that'll do it. Shady finishing with a 36-28. Right when Bramz first enters the Bowser fight. We'll never actually know what caused Bramz to fall behind. Part of it was the debacle in the ghost house, but we'll never actually know. Unless he tells us, or you quickly go back and watch the VOD on his stream before he deletes it. Here you can see the actual cape kill. Again, it's all visual cues. You just jump when something hits something. All set up so that you hit Bowser, like, basically as soon as possible, every time. Oop, just throw the Mecha Koopa, get hit instantly. Bramz finishes with a 38-14. Okay, so the first category was Bramz's All Castles pick. So now the next match will be between Shady's two picks, No Cape No Star and 11 Exit No Cape. Time to spin the wheel. What will it land on? We've got 11 Exit No Cape. And it looks like we're just about ready. You checked the VOD and the wings got away. Isn't that what I predicted? Hold on. Give me one moment. All right. Now ready to start. This is 11 exit no cape. Just beat the game as fast as you can without using the cape and without using game-breaking glitches. This category is very short, and since there's no cape involved, there isn't much, there aren't very many major things that can really screw up a run, so it's a very skill-intensive run. So like there's no flight speeds to deal with, there's no zips to deal with. The biggest hurdle in this category really is the Donut Secret House. Probably the most difficult level out of everything in the run, other than the front door, of course. I'll be interested to see what power-ups each of the runners go with here, because in the last race we saw, who was it? We saw Thug go in with fire, and Cap just decided not to go with fire at all and stay small. And then Thug ended up taking damage in DP1, so they were both small. But we'll get to see if one of these runners sticks with fire or not. All of World 1 is, again, no orb, so it's just basically the same World 1. Ooh, Shady dies to the fireball in A's castle. That's gonna be the one major mistake. Like, there's nothing, like, it doesn't lose that much time, but it's such a short category, and again, there's no big tricks that are, like, dependent on the game being nice to you here, so it's really all up to Bramz to mess up here now. Even if the difference is only like 8 seconds? 8 to 10 seconds? 11? Somewhere around there. That's just how tight this category is. Be fireballing that first Super Koopa. Do not want that cape. We do want this Yoshi, however. For one reason only. And that is to get up here. Technically it's faster to shell jump up there, but that's really hard to do with fire. Oh, and Shady getting hit by the Koopa there. You notice both runners did like threw a fireball and then did a little left-right just to make sure that you don't get hit there, but the hitboxes for fireballs are very bad. They can be way in front of Mario, and you could be running at full speed and you still get hit before the fireballs hit. Oh, and Bramz taking damage as well. Oh! Was somehow inside the mushroom and it did not hit Mario. Oh no. Oh no. Not the fish. Not the fish. Not the fish. Okay, I think it's good. Okay. But that gave Shady a lot of time to catch up there. Because Shady was small already going into that part of the level, he knew to do the small strats there. Oh, taking a hit on the boo ring. Bramz is just going to deboost through the boo ring there. Unfortunately, Shady's boo ring is going to be all messed up here. Okay. Wasn't awful, at least. But he is going to take this mushroom here and probably deboost the same way. Just so that you don't have to wait for the thing to go all the way around. Right, and Bramz finishes Big Boo fight. About one Big Boo fight ahead. There are no zips in this category, so Star World 1 is very trivial. Grab the mushroom, break the blocks. Break the blocks where the dragon coin is so that you don't have to break 2 extra blocks. I am not going to say anything about Star World 3. Not until after they play the level. Bramz making sure Yoshi goes in the keyhole as well. No, it doesn't count. I definitely am not going to say anything about it's an easy level. Exactly what you say before somebody messes up Star World 3. This is not my fault. Uh-oh. Oh no, what is Bramz gonna do here? What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? I don't know what I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he's gonna do. Shady might be in the lead now. Is he gonna go for it? He's gonna go for the low percent. Okay. Well, that put Shady in the lead. There is no easy way. Oh, there goes Yoshi again. There's no easy way to get this secret exit in Star World 4 without flying of some sort. At least before you have switch blocks on. So what I was expecting is the moment Yoshi fell in the pit that Bramz would like die and restart the level. Which if he did that, he still would have had a shot because Shady was so far behind. Looks like he's just gonna... He's dedicated now to trying to get the small only strat here. Oh, almost. But that's the idea. You have to throw the shell down there and then bounce off of it after it hits the key block. Anyway, Shady has entered the Bowser fight. Bramz is now on his last life. Going out with a bang. And Shady should be all warmed up for no Kate Bowser fight from the last one he just did. Ooh. Hit by the shell again. And that will be a game over. And that is back to Donut's secret house, unfortunately. But Bramz has decided to take the L. That just leaves Shady having to make it official by taking out Bowser here. Timing that last hit to have the Mecha Koopa overlap Bowser on the very first frame he's vulnerable. Oh! Drop the Mecha Koopa. There it is. And Shady finishes with a 1202. And that gives Shady the win for this match. And that also means that Shady has eliminated Bramz from the group stage and will be moving on to the bracket stage. Along with myself from this group. Good game to our runners. Let's see. That wraps up this group completely as well. So Group 7 has completed all of their matches. We had myself winning the group 3-0, Shady taking in second place with a 2-1, Bramz with 1-2, and P is Good finishing up with the 0-3. Let's see. Still a handful matches left to go. Maybe. Hold on. Actually, first, let's look at what matches there are left today, because there's a handful of them. Sorry if that was really loud. I had to adjust for the audio earlier. Oops. Alright, so Bramz and Shady just wrapped up. The next scheduled match is Dabs versus Fitz at 5 p.m. Eastern. That is 2 hours from now. And that will be... that is a Group 5 match. Class A Group 5. And then right after that, Fitz will be playing Steven in the same group. Doubleheader. And then, let's see, Group 5 would still have one match left, which I believe is being played tomorrow. Double check. Yes. So Fitz versus Limestoners is tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Wow, I'm like actually surprised that like there's almost no matches left to go. It's almost over. Anyway, I believe let me double check. What are these categories here? Nothing long. Actually, that might be a short match. 2-11 exit, no capes in here for Dabs versus Fitz. There'll probably be a small break between Fitz and Dabs and Fitz and Sten. But I'll try to make up like a graphic to show how the groups are going because they're almost finished now. We'll get to see who's moving on to the bracket stage. And then after all the groups are finished up, we can do the reseeding for the bracket and everything and have that set up. It has been announced that the bracket stage will be starting on Monday the 21st of June. There's going to be a 1-week break between them. Between groups and bracket. Just in case there's another tie break, I think there might be a chance for 1 or 2 more tie breaks. And then go through reseeding and everything. But yeah, I will be back in 2 hours with Dabs versus Fitz. Let's see if there's anybody to host. What SMW runner can I host today? Or rather, just this time. All I see are ROM hacks. Maybe I'll just let the auto host do its thing. It's good at doing that. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. Again, I'll be back in a couple hours for more toss-up tourney. Have a wonderful rest of your day.